YouTube fans. It is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. Time is right at 11 o'clock. We are rowing on the Oakland Estuary, having launched at the Grand Street ramp on Alameda, and we're headed northwest down the estuary, hoping that we'll get as far as the entrance to the estuary, right up at the northwest end of Alameda Island. We'll see how that goes. The forecast today was for temperatures in the mid-70s, with calm in the morning, winds becoming westerly at I believe it was 5 to 9 in the afternoon. And for about the first mile we had calm winds, but now it's been building a little bit from the west. Just check it. Real steady. There's 4.3, 4.5. Gust up to 5.2. So if it holds like this, we'll be doing just fine. Just passing what I assume to be a TV station. Don't see any letters on it, so I don't know what it is, but across the estuary on the Alameda side, you can see the old World War II, what I believe are the seaplane ramps. Comes a sort of an official looking boat who is slowing very nicely for me. Or slowing anyway, whether it's for me or not. I appreciate that. Give him a wave. Ahead of us is a ship that I think I've seen it before. It may be sort of semi-permanently docked there. The dark blue hull, white superstructure, has a very, very low deck. The bow is quite high and the stern castle is high. But in between, the decks are very low. It looks like it's for some specialized type of cargo. And I just think that the shape of that from this angle is just quite elegant. That horn we heard was a looked like a cruise boat taking off from the dock here, crossing over to the far side of the estuary. Or are they? They're just pulling away from their dock. beginning to get up into the vicinity of Jack London Square on the Oakland side. Going to turn on the map screen for the GPS. We are in fact just rolling over the top of the, let's see, that would be the southbound Webster tube. It allows you to drive over to Alameda Island. In fact, it's the route we took this morning on our drive to the Grand Street ramp where we launched. Looks like that cruise boat went over to Mariner Square over on the Alameda side. Looks like they're pulling up to what used to be the Rusty Pelican. Don't know what that bar is now. I do remember that the J-boat distributor had a dock there. I remember going and trying out my first ride on the J-22 there years and years ago. Cabin cruiser here looks like he wants to turn into the dock here. Oh, here's the sheriff's boat. Or Coast Guard. Oakland marinas, where one of these places where we pull in to tie up. We're on traditional Small Craft Association row. At least we tie up for lunch. Coast Guard's tied up to the fuel dock. That's what they're doing. We just crossed over the
Morning.
Morning. And a lovely morning it is.
Yes. I'm gonna go wide behind our boat.
Yeah, here's where we pull in right here. On weekends, this is I think it's the public dock for Jack London Square. Looks like that restaurant is closed there. We'll be going out around this big blue ship. I'm just going to turn and row into this little inlet here. Those palm trees are right where I think it's the end of Broadway, comes down right to the water. Well, now it appears the name of that bar is Ya Pelican or Ta Pelican. Anyway, I've had races there or off of their dock before when I was sailing Lido 14s here. High-pitched squeaking sound. Wondering where that was coming from. Statue, I believe it's Jack London, this being his square. And if that sound is some sort of a device to keep the pigeons away. Annoying it is. It certainly is an impressive sloop there. That dark blue boat, reverse sheer. Very modern. They have a roller furling on their main that rolls up inside the mast. Quite amazing to get that big a sail into that small an area. Well, it looks like the Coast Guard got their gas, and the cabin cruiser's pulling into the pumps now. Sacagawea. Used to be the Robert Gray of the Corps of Engineers boat. That was a handsome old boat. Sad and rusty, but looks like somebody still loves it some. They have look like cables hanging down in the water every 20 feet or so along the hull there. I wonder if they have anodes hanging on those cables. The Sacagawea from Seattle, Washington. Well, we are going to have to commit. We're going to continue out the estuary here. We're coming up to that rather humongous ship. And there's only one way around him. I wonder if I ought to go to the other side of the estuary. Maybe against traffic, but won't have such big ships to go around. The sailboat motoring down the estuary here, so I need to watch out for traffic here. I don't see anybody coming from the northwest, so here we go. This is looks like it's the beginning of the container docks on Alameda, or excuse me, on the Oakland side of the estuary here. And so there'll be large ships pulled up along there. And rather than go in close to them, since they can't see me, I'll cross over to the Alameda side, where there are just headwalls and some commercial buildings, some apartments. I'll have a better look at what's going on here. I think going up next to a large commercial ship that's at a dock is probably probably okay, but you know, what if they drop something over the side? I wonder if that's a container ship. The water line isn't out of the water terribly. What's interesting is the water depth goes way up above that lower deck. I wonder if that's a ship that they can submerge to load things on. Let's see or hear sounds of large things being dragged about there, so it'd be best to stay away from them. The buoy here in the channel says slow, no wake, so we'll behave ourselves and not speed. Sounds like a BART train over there. Don't know what that was, but I don't want to get near it. Sloop motoring out. Any idea what it is, but the windows on it remind me of the Dufour. Catch coming down the estuary. Looks like it's got a raft of people on board. That's what it seems to be anyway. Maybe that's a paid cruise or some sort of sailing club. adults. Osprey. Handsome boat. sfbaysail.com. Yeah, some kind of a sailboat cruise from the looks of it. Alright, coming up to a barge that we're going to have to go out around. Hello. So far. Well, I thought the crashing sounds were coming from that ship, but they aren't. They're coming from the area of the cranes up there.